Look, overall, the game plan, I think it was no secret. Obviously, being defensively sound, which I think we were. I think a bit unfortunate to give up a PK in the manner that we did, a bit frustrating. Because I think the game could have continued to be kind of in the way that it was going. So, yeah, overall, I asked about making sure that we were who we were in terms of, how we defended. So we had certain little KPIs and benchmarks to prove that, and we hit those. So obviously didn't create as much as we'd like, but we probably limited KC to the least amount of chances that they've had all season. So I think those are some positives right there.
Speaking of that, we saw key defensive plays from Danny, from Katie. What does it say about some of the leaders on the team and just some of the players overall to throw their bodies on the line like that?
Yeah, look, that was a big thing for us that we talked about before the game. And my biggest conversation was our performance. And I thought those guys were fantastic. And I mean, you can say the same for Paige. You can say the same thing for Maggie. You can say the same thing for Westphal, and I think overall, like the whole back line, Garris, I thought did a really, really good job. And I think the whole team defended as a unit. So that was good to see.
Now, what do you want to see from the team as you guys head back home? At home for the next 2 games, but this first few training sessions, what do you want to see? What's your message to them to prepare now for the next match against Utah?
Obviously, the next couple games are important, but I think we need to build off this performance in terms of the gritty side. I think if you look at some of the previous games, we were giving up goals way too easily, and so that was a real positive for us. So I think that needs to stay the same. And then obviously we need to start imposing our will a little more in how we play with the ball.
Kansas City.
Opening remarks. I think from last game to this game, there was a huge progress. I think we were reflecting on it after the game. And I think we really wanted to come into this game and put in like a defensive shift and work for each other, bring energy, work hard, and I think we accomplished that. The result didn't go the way we wanted. Obviously, we want to win games, but I feel like we're still a new team and we focus on being able to progress each week, and I think coming out of this game, we definitely did that, especially on the defensive side of the game.
Speaking of that, now as you guys go to Philadelphia Stadium for back-to-back games, what do you want to see from the team as you guys now navigate preparations for that match beginning with Utah?
I think we want to build off this performance. I think we were working for each other, the energy we had, the confidence we had in each other. On the defensive side, I think how we played this game, I think we can carry that into the next game and be more offensive, be brave, continue to work on the identity that we want to have, that we're building and what we're curating here. So I think these next 2 games are going to be such a good opportunity for us to do that, to push the standard forward and continue to build the habits that we know we need in order to be successful in this league.